Greetings, y'all. It's Matt from the Green Arcade, back playing some more Farming Simulator 19. It is 10 a.m. Time to start the day. We're going to start landscaping today. And we're going to start on field, what would have been field 22 area. For the most part, all of this is smooth back here. The only problem we've been having is with this hill here. So we want to decrease this hill down just a little bit and slope it off here. We want to decrease this slope. Mainly want to get in here and take a lot of these sharp edges out and just smooth it out. Just get it nice and smoothed out so we can farm this area a little bit better. So we're going to get into the landscaping tool. If you didn't see the previous episode, it explained a lot. Pretty much, well, you know, you'll note we have $1 million in the bank account. That is a government stimulus they gave us to do landscaping and terraforming of the area. So that's what we're going to do. So basically what I want to do, see how this is kind of a plane here where it comes up from the field? I want to keep this plane and get rid of this hill. So that's what I want to do. I want to get rid of this hill, go back to that plane and smooth it out. And that plane I think is about even with the plane of this road. So basically just shoot a straight line with the elevation of this road through that hill, and that's what we want to get rid of. Yeah, we can slope it up a little bit, but we want to get rid of that big chunk. So let's get started. This could be really bad. Just saying, I am not a professional at doing this stuff. That must be what withered soybeans look like. Ash and white and gray. Okay, never mind. Back to the project. So I'm going to put my controller down for this. Normally I use my controller. I'm going to go to the keyboard. I'm going to go to the shop. And there's the good old mouse there. I'm going to take my mouse. Get my mouse working here. There we go. We're going to start landscaping. So this is landscaping. I'm going to bring up my help because I'm definitely going to need help. And you can zoom in here and we can move around. We can turn our camera. All kinds of stuff like this. So we're going to try to do this the right way. Now let's see. I like the plate better than the bubble. I don't know what the bubble is all about, but I like the plate better. It just seems to work better to me. So what we want to do is start bringing all of this down. So, and this is going to cost money, so I hope we don't break the bank. We may have to apply for another government loan or something. But anyway, we're going to start working on it. Let's start lowering this down. Just getting all of this lowered here. Let's see if we can get this hill down here. Come on, lower the hill. And we're going to try to stay somewhat even if we can. Why can't that be modified? Is there a reason why that can't be modified? Why can't that be modified? All of this can, but it says that terrain cannot be modified. So this may we may have to keep some of this slope. I was hoping to avoid that, but see, it's letting me do it back here. Maybe just kind of bring it down and slope it out. Says this terrain can't be modified. I wonder if it's because I'm at too high of an elevation here. Let me turn my camera around. Wonder why that can't be modified. Let me try and smooth it out a little bit. See if that'll help. See, that smooths it out. Well, we may have to keep some of this hill, but we can smooth it out, I think. See, it'll let me lower it back here. Wonder why it won't let me do it there. Come around the back side here. Just saying, this might be an extended episode. See, we can bring all this down. Maybe because this was taller in the back? I don't know. It's letting me do it now, though. Unless it was just over here that it wouldn't let me do it. Yeah, for some reason it is not. It's not like in this area right here. Wonder if I can just level that out. No, it won't even let me level it out. It doesn't like this little chunk right here for some reason. Well, there may have to be a little slope there. But we can lower all this. Okay, it won't even let me lower that. That's disappointing. Spin about here. Yeah, we want to lower that down a little more. Just a little bit. Alright, now I might be able to start smoothing this out here. Smoothing is your friend. Smoothing kind of makes everything even, and I will have to plow all this back out, but I think we can make it work. I don't know. That's being stubborn right there. Can't get a green light on it. There's a green light. Terrain cannot be modified here. I'm not liking that. I know I can smooth that, right, though? Maybe I should re-elevate some of this back here, then? This will all smooth out. Why won't that smooth out? Got a point there now. See that? Right there is where I want to do it, but it won't let me do it right there. Maybe I need the bubble. Let's try the bubble. No, even the bubble won't let me do anything. Well, I may have to bring this up right here. Just to smooth that point out. Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to re-elevate this stuff. Bring it back up just a little. And then smooth all that out. But I can get rid of some of these points back here, I think. Kind of get this all smoothed out, and then we'll check our elevation again here. See, this smoothing is your friend. It kind of really levels it out here, and then we'll check the elevation of the terrain. See, it kind of brings it up. Let's go that way a little bit. Get this all nice and even here. Maybe bring that down a little. Kind of smoothing that out. We'll have to do what it'll let us do, I guess. I want to get it nice and smooth here. Let's bring that up. Bring all of this, just even it out to where we can at least maybe plow it up and plant it, you know? Bring that down, even that out. Get all of this evened out here. Smoothing doesn't take as much money, but it still takes money. I think we're good here. It's hard to tell. Let me spin about here the other way. How do I go the other way? There we go. This is not going to be a quick project. Still got that little bump there. So what I'm going to have to do, see that little bump, that little notch? I'm going to have to elevate this back up a little on the sides, I think. Maybe in front of it. Raise it up. Will it let me? It's not going to let me raise this up. Is it because I'm standing in front of it? Can I raise that back up? I can raise that up. Let's see. Zoom in, back up a little bit. Smooth. Can I smooth that out right there? Yeah, it won't let me touch that for some reason. I'm trying to get it. It says it cannot be modified here, so there's gotta be a way to fix that. Wonder if I change the size of my brush. Maybe do it with something smaller. Or maybe do it with something bigger, you know? Let's try that. Let's try to make this really big. Going to zoom out. Smooth this out. Smooth. Raise and lower. No, I don't think that's going to work either. So, I need to change that back. Well, I've got to... It's green there. Make that back to about that size. Wonder why it won't let me change that. Can smooth all this out. Bring this hill on down. See, it's letting me bring that hill down, which doesn't make sense. Well, I say that. Now I'm looking over there towards the edge of it, and now it's not wanting to let me do it. There we go. I got it right on the edge, and it did it. I wonder why it won't let you do that. Maybe because it's part of the original border part of the map. So we might only be able to smooth this out. We might not be able to bring down entire hills here. Although this did work previously. So I want to bring this down. But it won't let me bring the top down. It says terrain cannot be modified here. So what we may have to do is just smooth this hill over and try to work with what we can here. Yeah, it won't let me touch any of that, so let me just smooth it out. Bring this, re-elevate these here a little bit. Probably made a mess of this. Kind of get these raised and lowered here, get them really nice and smooth. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play with this, I think. Smooth it on out. Smooth it this way. Smooth, smooth, smooth. I can see where this could take time, because this, you have to kind of look at what you're doing here. I wish I could have smoothed that point out right there. That's what's giving me fits, is that one little point right there. Like I said, I may have to elevate this to come overlap that right there. Bring all this up. Elevate this. Bring this up. And then smooth this out. Begin filling in, smoothing. Bring that up. No, see, it's taking that down. I want to bring that up. That needs to come up to about that height. Now we can smooth it. See if we can elevate that a little. It's all about just getting it elevated, you know. Maybe decrease that a little. And then smooth it out. It's gonna take a minute. Raise that up. It won't let me raise that up. Well, phooey. Won't let me raise any of this up. It'll let me smooth it, but it won't let me raise it. That's weird. I can do that. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Raise that up. Smoothing is your friend. I will say that. So we may just be smoothing stuff. We may not be doing a whole lot of terrain modification. I think I need to raise that. Oh, come on. It's really restrictive on what you can and cannot do with this. And it shouldn't be. It should apply to all the terrain here, and it's not. See, I want to raise that up, yet I can't. Just Try to get this smooth here. It may be a little bumpy, but it'll have to work. Alright, let's get the rest of this kind of somewhat smoothed out here if we can. I figure I'm going to be going a long ways this way, so if I can just raise that up. I wonder if I can bring this down. Nope. So there's still going to be a bump out there. Let's get rid of all these bushes here, all the grass. Just get rid of all of that. I've got smoothing on here, so all I can do with this is smooth it now. Does it look better than before? I don't think so. Let's see if I can work on it here. Maybe get it smoothed out. See, I can't raise or lower anything here, so so yeah, I think I raised this too high or something over here. Need to get it at a smoother grade to match up where I can go up and down with this field here. Smooth it out. Smooth it out. Looking at this plane here, this is what I want to whoa, I hit the wrong button. Crap. Don't hit the wrong button, kids. I meant to hit the smoothing button, and I did not. Let's see if I can bring it back up with the smoothing button, though. Maybe I can. Come on up, come on up. Yeah, I might have to do some re-elevation there. Maybe I can do it with smoothing. It's coming on up, though. Yeah, I think I need to re-elevate right in here. And smooth that out. See what I mean? I said this could get expensive very fast if you derp up like I just did. Smooth all this out to where we can at least get up here. Maybe get it to where we can plant it. Get all this smooth. And this may be a touch and go type thing. Maybe plow it up and see how it looks and then come back and smooth it some more. That looks pretty smooth to me, though. I think that's probably as smooth as it's going to get, considering that we can't raise or lower this point here. Can't even get that to come up to smooth that out, so... maybe we can make it work. See if we can work on this back here now. I think I'm going to have to raise that up a little bit more. Oh boy. Let's see. Lower. Can I lower this point? Yes, I can. How much will it let me lower, though? You know? You kind of wonder that. I probably should have got these trees cut out of the way, too, back here. That probably would have been a good idea. See, it'll let me lower all this. Except for right there. It's not very friendly on the hills, on the steep hills like that. Yeah, see, it won't let me do anything there. It's very picky. So let's get all this smoothed out. Get rid of the grass so we can see what we're doing. Smooth it on out here. I may have to play with this off recording, because it is definitely kind of picky. I have to re-elevate some of this in here. Wonder if I could do like a big brush size and just click and hold it, if it would smooth it all out. Oh yeah, look at it. It's changing the terrain all around. See, it won't let me do it there. Ooh, it lets me do it there though. Wonder if that's like a secret that I can do. Can I come back over here and do that with this? Get it green and just click it and let it hold it. Hey, that did bring it down a little bit, didn't it? No, it left the point there. Wait a minute, there's some green. That smoothing is magic. Makes everything okay. Alright, now I need to bring that size back down. And it looks like I might have to re-elevate right here. Elevate is that one. And then smooth. Smooth it on out. Maybe re-elevate back here. And smooth that out. Just trying to get rid of the points. It would be nice if I could plant some of this. Terrain cannot be modified here. Well, that just stinks. That I can't get rid of this hill. So I can modify it there. Smooth it out, you know. Terrain cannot be modified here. Terrain cannot be modified here. I keep getting that little warning message there. Let's get rid of all these bushes and see if we can maybe smooth this out. Terrain cannot be modified here. I keep getting that warning in there. So you can see the original kind of point here where it slopes down. Wonder if I can smooth that. Smooth that down, you know. Let's get rid of these bushes here so we can see what we're working with. Maybe smooth this out. Terrain cannot be modified here. I keep getting that warning message. Let me re-elevate that a little bit. Oh, no, up. Maybe try to bring some of this up, trying to smooth it out here. It may just have to be a smooth hill, you know, at this point, because these points, it won't let me do anything with them. So I may have to elevate all this just to make it smooth. Yep, I think that's what I'm going to have to do. I think I'm going to have to elevate here to get these points knocked out. Build like a dome. Like raise this up out here. Just raise it up all around it. Around this side. Raise up right in there. That maybe raise up around it a little. Terrain cannot be modified here. Ugh. Try to get it a little even if I can. And then work on the smoothing. It's all like, it's kind of like an art class where you're sculpting and stuff. Raise that up a little. Terrain cannot be modified. Terrain cannot be modified. Ah. Maybe like that. Maybe it's going to be probably a slow process of getting this, but just to get it even and smooth it out. It's getting there though. Wonder, let me try that big bit again. Seems to be working though. Seems to be smoothing out. Terrain cannot be modified here. I know that. You've told me this many times before. Well, it looks pretty smooth. It's smoother than it was. It's too bad we can't take the hill out though. Maybe work on smoothing this out. Yes, yes, come on, smooth on out, smooth on out. Smooth on out. Reminds me of my coloring days, you know. Alright. That's smoother than it was. Let me get this little bit here. Question is it smooth enough to plant? I'm going to say not at this time. Of course, I don't know. It's not as steep as it was. Let me smooth that down a little. Because the less slope I can have on it, the better. But there's restrictions up here. There's areas up here where you absolutely can't do anything with. Terrain cannot be modified here. So what you really want to do is just cut that little bit of dirt off right there, and it won't let you. All I want to do is raise and lower it. Can't do the flatten. That will really mess stuff up. About the only thing you can do is maybe elevate the surrounding a little more. Ooh. If it'll let you. See, it really won't even let me. So maybe smooth that out now. Still gonna be a bump there. Well, that's not me, guys. That's the, I guess maybe the map itself. I can smooth this out a little more and try to do something with it, or I could just leave it bare. I can maybe plant grass on it and mow grass right here. That might be an idea. Get into the silage bales and stuff. Just go ahead and go over this with this smoother a little bit more and try to make it as smooth as I can, and then just cut this field off, maybe right down here somewhere, and turn this into like grass area. Just have like a little hill that we can mow grass on. So maybe bring our field, like cut it right down through here, and that be the crop field, and then just turn this all into grass. I think I could run over this with a mower easier than I could with planter and plow and you know, combine, all that stuff. So that may be what we do. So I'm going to keep working on this. I'm going to probably try to smooth it out a little more if I can. There are some places that I could see maybe that I could elevate. like right in here, and then go back and smooth it out. Maybe over here some more too. And smooth it as I go. See, I keep running into that red box. It's the red box that will never go away. It's evil, evil, evil red box. Yeah, just try to smooth this out, and maybe, like I said, I can probably go over this with a mower here. Just try to get it as smooth as I can, and just save all of this for mowing. Maybe plow it up, get rid of the weeds, and turn this into a grass field. So we may just have to repurpose this area. It won't let me do anything right there. That is just ridiculous. Can raise it here. And then smooth it. Try to get it all smoothed. There's that red box again. So this has turned into an extended episode. We didn't quite get to do what we wanted to do, but maybe we can do something else. Like turning this into a grass field up here. Something just like a little plot we can mow, you know. Try to get it smooth enough to get it to where we can mow it. Tack it with a mower. Run a little line down that way. This does make this does replace the roller, I will say that. I don't have to use that dreadful new roller. I don't like that thing. You can't raise or lower it or anything. But we can just come like right here and hit the smoothing button and come down through there and just kind of plow that up. We'll have to come back with the plow and straighten it up, I'm sure, but we can just hit the smoothing button and it'll smooth that edge out there. But in the meantime, we can work on that, get that a little smoother. And there's some places down here, like on the edge of the field, I was hoping that I could attack with this. Let's see if I can zoom in down here. It's really close to the road, so I don't know that it'll completely let me do it. Maybe if I change the size of my radius here. See how that's uneven? I was going to try to smooth that out. Oh yeah, it's working. It's raising it up and smoothing it out for me. Cool. I was hoping it would. Kind of smooth these areas out. Because my combine gets all hung up here. Raise these areas up. See how that's kind of uneven? Just kind of put more of a slope on it there. And down here it gets a little better, but it's kind of, see how sharp this is right here? Get this nice and smoothed out here. What is that? Is that a stump? Looks like a stump or something. I'll have to come back and get that. But yeah, just smooth all this out. Like I said, I'll come back and replow this, all of this area. Try to get it smooth here. So we haven't really spent that much money. But it will be nice to have that government stimulus. Of course, I'm not done yet. There's plenty of places that I still need to like work on and smooth out here. Not just like here in the hill up there. Just get it nice and smooth. That'll make it easier to plant. See, this corner needs to be smoothed out too, doesn't it? Yep, right in here it does. Alright, it looks smoother to me than it did before. So we'll plow that back out. Yeah, it's definitely looking smoother there. Let's see, there were some more places down here, especially on this little embankment right here. Yeah, starting right here. I think we could level this out a little bit. Smooth it out. Yeah, see, it's raising it up there in that little gully. So let's get rid of all these bushes and stuff. Try to raise that a little bit up there. That'll make that way easier to do. And I may reduce this a little bit here if it'll let me. Let me change the size of my plate. Oh no! The red square of doom! No. Well, maybe I can do it up here. Alright, how do I lower it? Right mouse button. No, it's the red square of doom. No. Oh well. Well, maybe I can raise this up to match that. I don't want to do too much damage to it though, because you know, it'll put an even bigger bump there that we won't be able to get rid of. Smooth it on out, smooth it on out, smooth it on out, smooth it on out. Smooth it on out. Let's get rid of the bushes if we can. Smooth, smooth, smooth. Alright. The mouse and the keyboard are fighting against each other. Let me get turned around here. Zoom out a little bit too. Yeah, that looks pretty good. It's not as big of a bump as we had before. Smooth it on out, maybe a little more. Bring that up a little more. Might be making it worse. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a lot of plowing, guys. I need to bring that. Definitely need to bring that up. Maybe I should switch to the bubble here. Yeah, I may have made this worse because it looks like it's indented back here now. I should have just stayed with it. Should have just stayed with what I had. Let me see if I can fix it with smoothing. Go downhill, go downhill, go downhill, go downhill. I think that'll work. Do a little spin about here. Looks like I got a little notch there or something now though. It won't let me smooth it. Let me elevate this back up here a little bit then. Get that smoothed up with that. Just to get rid of the notch. There. Voila. I think I got it. Might be a little bit more bumpy there, but we can work with that. Alright. So, let me work on just smoothing this gully then. Let me shrink that back down. That'll work. Yeah, we're getting way into overtime here, so I'm going to have to sign off here eventually. Ah, come on. My scroll, see, I'm hitting the scroll wheel and it's wanting to zoom in. I need to make that one step bigger. One step forward and two steps back. Okay, it looks like that's as far as it'll let me go as far as taking the bushes out. Maybe if I decrease the size of that. Maybe I can get up in here and take some of them out. Nope. It's not wanting to let me take out the bushes. Oh, there they go. There they go. Never mind. Maybe I need to make it one step bigger. There we go. Now we got it. Alright, let's move back over. See if we can Smooth some of that out, maybe. Maybe not. I think I'm not sitting on it long enough. Come on. Raise the terrain. Decrease the terrain, maybe? Nope. There's that box again. So some of it we can fix, some of it we cannot. See some of it's moving, some of it's forming and shaping. So gonna have to redo the perimeters of our field here. At least we're getting rid of the bushes, huh? Without plowing. That's nice. Found a new effective tool of doing that. This is our brush hog, guys. We're using our brush hog on the hill here. Yeah, see, it's still doing some right here. Raising it up and down. Leveling it out. Smoothing. To where we can maybe work with it a little bit. Get rid of some of this brush around the trees. Maybe smooth it out to where we could plant that someday once we cut these trees. Goodbye, bushes. You will not be missed. But yeah, see, like these bumps back here, it's taking these bumps down. It's leveling them out somewhat. So maybe we can work with that. Maybe we can lower that. Maybe even. No, really? Nope. Well, we'll work with it. We'll play with it and see what we can do. I'm sure this won't be the last video with the landscaping tool. But definitely, if nothing else, it's definitely a brush clearer. You can clear your brush with it. But I think it's going to be for the better. I think we can expand this and smooth these areas out here. And this will increase our acreage of agrable area. Alright guys, so I'm going to escape out of that. Take a look at the mess I've made. I'm sure it is quite a mess. Actually, you know, it's not that bad. It's smoother than it was. It's not that sharp drop off anymore. Yeah, there's a few little points out here that I could probably tweak with the smoother and go over with them, but I would say this is pretty close to plantable ground here. But I still may stick. There's that dreaded little point there. And then, well, these keyboard controls, I'm not used to them. There's that point right there. So this is why, this one little point is why I might not do that. And I can't, if I build it up, I can build it up higher maybe. And match up even with that point. But to build it higher, I would have to slope up that way over that point. So I'm going to play around with it and see what I can do. We haven't really used that much of the government stimulus that we got, so the money burned a lot faster in when I did the tutorial introduction first look video. So, but they did come, they did come out with another update. I wonder if they decreased the amount of money that it uses. That could be a thing. That could be. All right, guys. So I'm gonna play around with this some more, see what I can do with this. Maybe try to build this up a little bit to slope it over a little. We will just have to wait and see. Maybe I can match it up. Good gravy, I can't, these keyboard controls. Maybe I can match it up with that hill over there, build all this up. But if we can't raise or lower the land around this, I may just leave it as is and turn it into a grass field. It may just have to be a grass field, so we'll come back in another episode and see what our final decision here is. Alright guys, until next time, remember you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Grain Arcade. We'll see you guys later.